Tracking the tropics and the open Atlantic, really not much to speak of, which is fine with me, though we come a little closer to home and we are watching the Gulf of Mexico closely for potential tropical development. There's a bubble up of moisture out there, but over the next few days' time, the area that we're going to be watching is going to be along the northern Gulf Coast. The National Hurricane Center has highlighted this area here as having a 10% chance of tropical development over the next 2 days' time and a 30% chance of development over the next 5 days' time. The development chance is low, but it is definitely there. Models are kind of hinting back and forth. Here's the overall weather scenario. Old frontal boundary kind of robs us of moisture today. Storm system develops. Latest model data is that it kind of comes ashore, moves up through Alabama, even up into Georgia, and then it kind of rides back south Thursday into Friday. And it's in that time frame around Friday when it's in the Gulf of Mexico. If it's just far enough off the shoreline, there is that potential for tropical development. Either way, we're talking about some big rains for our friends along the Gulf Coast. A foot of rain possible around Mobile down to Grand Isle in Louisiana. For the Florida Panhandle, 4, 6, 7 inches of rain. And for us, especially our northern spots, 2 to 4 inches of rain. So not a big development chance, but definitely something. The models are really not showing much when we check in. The 6Z just starting to come in, so I can only really review the 0Z. But, you can kind of see there through Tuesday, something around Louisiana, and then Friday, Saturday, broad low pressure developing out over the Gulf of Mexico. That's the GFS, not really trying to do much with it. But you can see Saturday, Sunday, there is broad low pressure. If we switch over to the European model, let me just restart this. If we switch over to the European model, not much to track. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you can see kind of lowering pressure out over the Gulf of Mexico, but nothing all that organized. So the models are not really going bonkers on this developing, which is fine with me, but it's just something to watch, and it's definitely a big flooding potential. How are we doing for the season? As of now, we have had 3 named storms. The 30-year average is 1.8 named storms. So we're running a little ahead, at least in terms of the averages for named storms. Last year at this point, we had 5 named storms. As far as ACE goes, though, this is that great metric, accumulated cyclonic energy. Thus far, we've generated 2.8 ACE points for the year. The 30-year average, though, is 5.2. So we're almost half of the ACE, which is normal. That's every storm that develops, it generates points based on size and strength and longevity. So it's been a pretty quiet season thus far. Last year, by the way, we had generated 13.2 ACE points through today. So for now, we're watching the Gulf of Mexico for a low-end chance of tropical development. Happy to say, though, that the model's not trying to get anything too intense with this. Of course, we'll have a full update for you coming up at 8 a.m. on Coffee Talk. In the meantime, grab that cup of coffee, have a great morning, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye.